Transformation is very fast, and your audience will not believe what they just saw. Take a bus of gum now and make the magic happen.
Is this the best gum to bill? Is it 100% examinable? And what if you want to use your own currency? Well, sit down, relax, my friend, because you're in the best place to find out. G'day champion, how are you? Welcome back to Murphy's Magic Stumped. My name of course is Beau. Thank you so much for joining me in this new brand spanking shiny year 2024. Oh mate, it is so good to be here. How was your New Year's? What did you get up to? Did you bunker down at home or did you get out and about? Let me know what you did in the comment section below. Me myself, I practiced some magic in the morning, hung out with the family, did some gaming in the afternoon, and then wound up 2023 with some at the table lectures. What a delight. Now I know why you're here. You want to find out everything that you need to know about Sweet Bill by Snake. But before we get into that breakdown, my friend, I do want to tell you about this episode's giveaway. If you want a chance to win the money bundle, all you need to do is stick around till later on the episode and I'll show you how to enter that giveaway. Now, if you've just arrived because you've seen the title of the video and you don't know what Sweet Bill is, here, my friend, is the trailer.
It's time to recycle. Now you can turn a bus of gum into money. It seems impossible, but the limit is your imagination. Magic will happen in your hands. The transformation is very fast, and your audience will not believe what they just saw. Take a bus of gum now and make the magic happen.
Get money. Go. Let's go. Real money. Take it.
Looks like a camera trick, but not. This is real. Original bills, they can touch it and feel it. It will take a few seconds to do it again. Never before seen in organic magic. Impossible and practical to take it wherever you want. This is Sweet Bill. Available now worldwide.
See how visual that is? Oh, so good. But I have so many questions. Is it examinable? Can I use my own currency? What if it breaks? Oh, let's get straight into it. Let's get into the breakdown on everything that you need to know about Sweet Bill right now. Now let's kick off this breakdown like we do every single episode with the tutorial. How does it look when you watch this at home? Well, what you're seeing on screen right now is exactly how this looks in its beautiful entirety. Everything is crystal clear, easy to understand, and repeated several times. Now the audio itself, Eric is actually dubbed over in English so you can understand what he says. Is it off-putting by having the audio dubbed on over top? Not at all, because really the camera and the shots are focused on the hands, the performance, and the gimmick itself. You only see Eric and the dubbed over audio at the beginning and the end of the video when he does his intro and outro. And me personally, I like the dubbed over audio rather than subtitles of me trying to focus on the gimmick and the explanation and trying to read as well. That audio just made all the difference. Now, if that's all you need to know and you're like, hey, Beau, this sounds exceptional and absolutely delicious, how much is Sweet Bill gonna cost me? Well, my friend, sit back, relax, crack that gum open, because it'll set you back $29.95, which is cheap as chips. And I'll get more onto why in just a second. There'll also be a link in the description below right now where you can pick it up at a magic dealer. Otherwise, it's available worldwide at your favorite magic shop. Now onto the skill level. How hard is this to pull off? Do you need some expert level moves to be able to do this? Well, my friend, not at all. You can be a skill level of a beginner magician to do this. The moves themselves are really simple to do, and the gimmick pretty much does all the work for you. But like I mentioned, the moves themselves are really easy to do and can be done right in front of the spectator. Now let's get into what you actually get inside the box of Sweet Bill. When it arrives at your door, what do you find inside? Well, you're greeted to your instructional card with the tutorial link on it, and also one gimmick ready to go straight out of the box. This gimmick is made in a US bill, so you're just going to need to add US currency to it. There's also extra bits for an unmade gimmick, which you can make into your own currency. That's right, you can make it in your own currency, which I found super handy and ever ever so delicious. Now onto the gimmick itself. Is it well built? Will it last you lots and lots of performances? Well, yeah, actually I found the gimmick really well built, and there's some little things, additions added to this. As a gimmick builder myself, I found really clever and really well thought out. I was really impressed by the gimmick. That's what I'm trying to say. Well built and very clever. It's those little bits that matter. Now on to who will be performing Sweet Bill. Will you see this live on stage? Possibly not, unless you have a camera or that's your style, but it's probably not made for stage. But that's totally fine. Where this is built and will get its kicks and its mileage is close up in front of your spectators. This will also be tasty at table hopping and walk around events, because I can see a lot of magicians walking up to a table, popping out some gum, going and popping it in their mouth or offering it to the spectators, and then turning it into money. What a clever and smart way to open up a set. And refreshing. Okay, that's the last pun I'm gonna pop into today. Now, if you are doing this walk around close-up gigs, it is going to take about 5 to 10 seconds to reset if you hand it out for examination. More on that in just a little bit. But if you're a social media magician, this performance is actually begging for your platforms. It is quick, super visual, and just look at how quick and visual that is. Your followers are gonna love it. Because of how quick and visual it is, your followers are gonna think there's some editing or something funny going on, so they're going to rewatch it and push up that watch time. Anyway, let's take a break from this breakdown for just a second for the mid-episode giveaway, because I want to find out who won the competition from last year. So epic dance segue, please. Oh, what spicy moves. Now, congratulations, my friend. You're the winner of last year's bundle. If you could DM me on any of Murphy's socials, I'll get that prize out to you quicker than you can say, hey, I want to see this dance move on Dancing with the Stars. Ooh, but are they ready for it? Now, onto this episode's giveaway. If you want a chance to win the Tumi Magic bundle, all you need to do is comment below what currency would you perform Sweet Bill in. Would you perform it in your Canadian dollars, Australian dollars, yen? What money would you perform this in? Let me know in the comment section below. I'll choose someone out at random and you'll be announced in the next episode. So good luck. Also, if you haven't checked out last week's episode of Stumped, make sure you do. Card on screen right now. It's where I go over absolutely everything you need to know about this incredible piece of magic. Now back into the breakdown with the tutorial itself. What do you actually learn? Well, Eric greets you at the start of the explanation on the gimmick, how it works, and how to perform it. And what's more, Eric actually teaches you 2 ways to perform this. So you've got 2 alternate handlings depending on where you are and how you want to perform it. One really isn't better than the other. They're just 2 ways on having that super visual transformation happen for your spectators, which also includes how to handle the gimmick and the cleanup for examination by your spectator. And can I just say the cleanup itself is really clean, and the bills can be examined by the spectator at the end. And the gum packet at the start can also be examined. By the gum packet, I mean the little bit where you pop the gum out, not the box, because you're about to change that into some bills. Then Eric gets into the build of the customizable gimmick, where you can make it with your own bills. And depending on how big your bills are in your country, Eric shows you how to customize them to suit the gimmick. Or really, once you know how this is done and how the gimmick is built, you could also use your own currency and gum found in your country as well. So say if you're a traveling magician on cruise ships, I could see you heading from port to port, going into a local convenience store at that country's location, picking up all these items which you can get in a convenience store, because after all, they're just packets of gum and bills, plus of other extra items which you could carry on you in your suitcase and adapt it and build it on location. It's going to take about 20 minutes, I guess, if you're not a comfortable gimmick builder from start to finish. But once you get it down and you build it a couple of times, it's going to come like second nature. And the way everything comes together, I don't see it breaking quite easily unless you are ridiculously rough with it. And if it does break, you know how to fix it because you know how to build it. Now let's get on to that examinability. How examinable is the gimmick? Well, the gimmick itself isn't really examinable, so to speak, but the spectators aren't expecting that. You're a step ahead of them. You come up to them with some gum. They don't know what's going on. You then turn that gum to bills. Then you hand out the bills for examination. In the spectator's eyes, they are examining it. But if you really want them to examine that gum at the start, you can definitely have that little pop out gum bit and hand it to the spectator, ask them to take a piece of gum for themselves if they want, and then blimmo blammo, change it into some bills. Now the angles themselves, are they 100% 360 degrees angle proof? More or less, you probably want people within like 180 degrees, because anything behind them, they're not going to see what you're doing anyway, because it is close up, held down here in front of your spectators. But yeah, you want people standing in front of you to get that full performance of that magical effect. And that's not to say they're going to see anything shady or anything you don't want them to see standing behind you. Just like any good magic effect, you want spectators standing right in front of you in that 180 degree angle to get that full, tasty performance. Okay, so that's enough of me flapping my beautiful gums. Let's wrap this up into a nice little gum-sized package. As the art of transforming objects is incredible, and even more so when it's done with organic elements that people know. From the creator of Twist of Flavor, Eric White presents the new Sweet Bill. It's a visual transformation and everything happens in the blink of an eye. And the best thing, the bills can be examined right after performing it. Sweet Bill meets all of its characteristics, and for these reasons it is incredible. A perfect and visual execution for the entire audience, live presentations or on social media platforms. Over the years, we've seen the evolution of magic for organic elements, and Sweet Bill is the proof of this. People's reactions will surprise you. And like I mentioned previously, Eric will show you 2 ways to perform it, so the choice is yours. Now this includes one gimmick ready to use straight out of the box. You just need to add more bills. There's also additional materials so you can build your own Sweet Bill with banknotes in your country. Now, if you want to see more on Sweet Bill by Snake, there'll be a link in the description below right now where you can pick it up for $29.95, and you need a skill level of a beginner magician to do it. Now, my friend, if you do have any more questions on Sweet Bill, please throw them down in the comment section below, but make sure you use the hashtag question time so I can find them amongst all the competition entries. Now, I know you're super busy, my friend, reigning in this gorgeous new year, so I will let you get back to your Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow on a What's New This Week, on Saturday for our Saturday Sorcery, on our Discords for our weekly jams, trivia, games, hangouts, and even more. Or I'll see you very, very soon, my friend. Now take care, see you later, bye for now. Whoa, hey, whoa, what's that? Oh, you should definitely check out that. Oh, there's so much good magic in there, you won't regret it. Hey, whoa, hey, look at this bad boy. You should definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe, then watch that. Oh, it's a good day to treat yourself.